What's going on, guys? It's Amon-Rellik the Godslayer. Amon-Rellik Gaming. We're back in more. You know what it is, Skyrim, and we are in Markarth still. We have just recently got through with the Moloch Balls quest. Now we're gonna talk.
Outsiders. Bloody enough for you, outsider? Markarth, is it bloody enough for you? Then turn around and go back where you came. City doesn't need you, doesn't want you. Blood and silver are what flows through Markarth. That's the way it is. That's the way it'll stay. It's right there in the name of the most powerful family in Markarth, the Silverbloods. They have a whole mine filled with prisoners that dig up silver ore, get smelted by workers they pay, and they own half the city. I work for them. The inn is named after them. When the guards make an arrest, they check with them first. Yeah.
Okay. So let's
jewelry and all of Markarth. Come on in. Let me know if you need anything, or take a seat by the fire, and I'll send someone over.
hold on.
Don't try to haggle with me. Buy or leave.
Redguard craftsmanship in every piece.
You mean that woman who was attacked in the market? Didn't know her. Guards dragged her body away. Last we'll hear of that. Now that is a good question. Where does Hogni get the finest, freshest meat from all over the Reach? The answer is simple. Orcs. There is a stronghold nearby whose hunters can butcher a deer in seconds. Now having an orc for a wife would be something, yes. Strong and bulky. Too bad they don't let people go beyond the walls. Let me show you where they are. Maybe they welcome you. Maybe they put an arrow in your face. Who knows? Do I look like a guide? Only thing I do is sell meat. Are you going to buy or not? Come back when you need more meat. Bring gold.
I work silver, like my father, like my mother
his
and
father before him.
Need something? Being an apprentice is great. I get to swing a hammer at things. Yes.
My wife Kira runs our jewelry stall in the market.
Okay.
Come on in. The Silverblood Inn has plenty of strong drink and clean rooms. If I can't get you something, I'm sure my wife will bellow at me until I can. Ah, yes. Rented the nicest room we had for a whole month. Best we all forget about her. Bad luck to talk about the dead in Markarth. Of course, but I can't just hand that over. Privacy, after all. Right. You adventuring types would never go into a room just to steal everything. Well, I guess Margaret isn't around to complain. It's yours. Remember, ale is cheaper than blood in Markarth.
Meeting at the Treasury House later today. Took them long enough. These people act like they own everything. Thornar Silverblood is the younger brother, but he's obviously the one in charge. Makes all the deals, bullies local landowners into selling to him. Even employs that wispy girl at the door to deter troublemakers like me. General Tellius is growing impatient, but I'll bring back the deed to Sidna mine. On my life, I won't allow a group of Stormcloak sympathizers to own the prison to the most notorious criminals of the Reach. They say no one escapes. Why? Is it really that secure? Maybe I've played my hand too soon by rushing the confrontation with Thornar. There are shadows around every corner in the city, and I know I'm being watched. Okay.
You. I've seen you snooping around, asking questions. Back off. You don't want to know what happens to troublemakers here. You're finding it. That's bad enough. This is your last warning, outsider. We keep the peace here. Stay out of our business.
Okay.
You want a cut of venison or mutton? Well, of course you do.
Let's save it. You come quite far.
The Treasury House is really just for patrons of the Silverblood family. You don't belong here.
You just let old Nana know if you need anything. All right, dear?
I'm married to Thonar Silverblood. Keep that in mind while you're speaking to me.
Let me do this.
What are you doing here? I told them no visitors. The Imperial agent? That's right, I knew. How many dogs is the Empire going to send after me? This is my business. My city. You Empire lovers should learn to stay out of it. Now get out! What? By the gods, better!
You're as good as dead.
Huh?
Wow.
My wife. They killed her. Damn Madanach. Damn his Forsworn backside. Fine. You want to know what the Forsworn really are? They're my puppets. I have their king rotting in Sidna Mine. He was supposed to keep them under control. When their uprising was crushed, I had Madanach brought to me. He was a wild animal, but a useful one. I offered him a stay from execution if he used his influence to deal with any annoyances that came up. Competitors, agents, idiots. So I've let him run his little Forsworn rebellion from inside Sidna Mine. Now he's out of control. Madanach, the king in rags. While we were off fighting the elves in the Great War, Madanach was busy ruling over the Reach. Until Ulfric came and put them down. My prison, the source of half the silver in Skyrim, the most secure prison in Tamriel. No one escapes. I thought keeping Madanach down there would keep him under control. You already got what you wanted, you damn hound. This is your fault. You and Madanach are animals, and I'll see you both rot to death in Sidna Mine for this. Now get out of my house!
I think. Okay.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
Of course you do. Redguard craftsmanship in every piece.
The hell?
I trust you're not planning any trouble. What can I do for you, friend?
The Warrens isn't a place for your type. What do you want? It's where you go when you can't afford a room anywhere else. About the time they opened the mines, someone got the idea to throw beds in here. Laborers, the sick, the lame, we're all here. Oh yes, I know everyone who sleeps in the Warrens. Kind of the one who passes the keys around. I guess someone else will be taking his room now. Sorry, but you don't exactly belong here. Trust is hard to come by here. But all right. Until next time.
You don't want to be here. No one wants to.
Waylon, you've been chosen to strike fear in the heart of the Nords. Go to the market tomorrow. You will know what to do. In.
Warrens ain't for you. Trust me.
You've been digging around where you don't belong. It's time you learned a lesson. Someone who doesn't like you asking questions. Come on, let's see what you're made of.
Stand there and take it. Oh, nah! This ends now. Yeah. Fight. I'll get you. Yeah. Damn you. Yeah. Drive that gods, no. Come on. I'll fix you good. That's all you've got. Go back to the ground. Come on. That's your best, huh? Just gonna stand there and take it. I'll tear you to pieces. Who taught you to fight? Keep those hands. Yeah. Drive that snow back to the ground. Come on. I'll get you. Yeah. You just gotta stand there. Fight back. Yeah. You just gotta stand there and take it. Fight back. Son of a...
I got this armor on, cuz.
You just gotta stand there and take it. Yeah. Keep those hands up. Just gotta stand there and take it. Fight back. Do your worst. You're good as dead. Yeah. That's it? That's all you...
You mangy piece of pit bait.
Who taught you to fight? Keep those
I was sent by Nepos the Nose. The old man hands out the orders. He told me to make sure you didn't get in the way. That's all I know, I swear.
Nepos the Nose.
I'm gonna be a silversmith one day, like my mother and father.
Okay. Down, maybe?
The finest jewelry in all of Markarth. Oh.
The bloodiest beef in the Reach.
Redguard craftsmanship in every...
Excuse me. What's your business here? We haven't been expecting you, and the old man needs his rest. Come back some other time.
Wait. It's okay, my dear. Send him in.
Need something?
Nepos. You heard him. Go on in.
I'm sorry about my housekeeper. She's a little protective of me. Now, what is it you want? Ah, yes. You've proven to be a real bloodhound. Well, you've sniffed me out. I've been playing this game for almost 20 years, sending the young to their deaths, all in the name of the Forsworn. And I'm tired. So tired.
Why?
Because my king told me to. Madanach. When the uprising fell at the hands of the Nords, they threw him in the mines. I don't know how, but he lives. I get his messages, and I hand out his orders without question. Markarth and the Reach are our lands. That is why we are the Forsworn. We cannot claim the home that is rightly ours. But then, during their war with the elves, we had our moment. We drove the Nords out of the Reach in a great uprising. Then Ulfric and his men came. Those of us who didn't run were executed, except for myself, my king, and a handful of others. He is the king in rags, a man who once held all the Reach within his grip. He stokes the passions of the downtrodden in this city, directs them to kill the enemies of the Forsworn in our name. All from inside Sidna Mine, a Nord prison. The irony is quite thick. My dear boy, what makes you think you're getting out of here alive? You were seen coming in. The girl at the door is a Forsworn agent masquerading as a maid. You aren't the first one to have gotten this far. You won't be the last. I'm sorry, but you're not alive.
Yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. Yes, I am. Okay. Oh. Sorry, old man, but death isn't so easily taken down. You're going to try a little harder than that.
Blood and silver, friend. Blood and silver.
You want a cut of venison or mutton? Well, of course you do.
Guess now we can tell them all that's happened.
We warned you, but you just had to go and cause trouble. Now you have to pin all these recent murders on you. Silence witnesses. Work, work, work. Same thing we do with all the other natives who want to change things around here. We had a nice little deal going between Thonar and Madanak, until you and Elter started snooping around. Well, you wanted to find the man responsible for those killings. You'll have plenty of time with the King in Rags when you're in Sydenham.
To deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. I have a letter here for you. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
The hell? Tell anyone. In fact, I wanted to thank you. You will not be missed.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters or something. In the old fort near Riften. Might
Echidna mines for prisoner scum only. Keep out. This is a jail, owned by the Silverblood family. We use the prisoners to mine for ore. It's the most secure prison in Skyrim. Throw scum in, close the gates, no one gets out. So unless you're here to dig, you don't belong here. We're not. The Silverbloods pay our wage. Every man here is a trained mercenary. Until next time.
Huh. So that's a different way to... Okay, so that's a different way to do the quest. Because usually you just calmly go with them and you end up having to do the whole sit in the mine run through. But apparently not. Apparently you can just buy your way out. Alright, cool. Let's go up here to the
What do you need?
Let's go up to the Underkeep area.
If those Whiterun guards can take down a dragon, so can we.
Trying to see where all the different people have.
What are you hiding, priest?
I'm not hiding anything. It's closed for a reason.
Typical Imperial lies. First, you take away Talos. Now you're keeping us from seeing our honored dead? You and the Jarl will answer for any desecration of my ancestors' bodies.
That's enough, Thornborn. We're done.
The Silverblood family will be heard.
These Silverbloods, man, they... Wow. Dalmor. Elves.
We're here to see the Jarl. No sudden moves. Understand?
Okay. Well, let's apparently we gotta fast forward time because everybody want to be asleep.
The Dominion is here, and we're watching you.
The Aldemary Dominion.
The Tholmor know how to deal with Talos worshippers.
My Jarl, we need to discuss the Forsworn.
The only thing we need to discuss is how many men it'll take to flush them out of the hills.
It's not that simple, Igmund. There are reports of Forsworn.
Who are you to approach the Jarl of Markarth? Very well. You may approach the mournful throne, but watch your words. Keep your eyes open for Forsworn when you're on the roads.
Jarl Igmund.
You speak to Igmund, son of Arolfdir. Jarl of Markarth. It all started here, this rebellion. When the Empire lost the Reach during the Great War, we became desperate. We promised a group of Nord militia free worship in exchange for their help retaking the hold. Then the elves found out about it. We were forced to arrest all of them. Ulfric Stormcloak, their leader, used the whole thing as proof that the Empire had abandoned Skyrim. The rebels called it the Markarth Incident. It was the founding day for the Stormcloaks, and where this war really started. The White Gold Concordant, our treaty with the elves after the Great War, forbids free worship of Talos. But that's what we promised Ulfric and his men. It seems foolish looking back, but at the time we were hoping the elves wouldn't find out. So when they did find out, it was either we arrest Ulfric and the militia, or enter into yet another war with the Aldmeri Dominion. The choice was clear, and now Ulfric threatens the thinly veiled peace we sacrificed so much for. When the Aldmeri Dominion invaded the Imperial City, the Legion all but turned a blind eye to the other provinces. Many of the disgruntled natives of the Reach used the opportunity to depose the Empire and founded what they called an independent kingdom. It was little more than a chaotic uprising, but the Reach was removed from Imperial authority for 2 years before we reclaimed it. But the leaders of the uprising refused our offers of peace. They fled into the hills and became the Forsworn. Yes, I know. We have some advantages if they come here. The city is built into the mountainside, so it's hard to reach into, even from the skies. And everything is made of stone, even the beds. We'll have no trouble from Dragon's Fire here. Are you a sellsword? I don't like your kind. No honor, no loyalty, unreliable. But I can't turn away a potential ally in these times. Let's see if you're better than a common mercenary. My scouts have tracked down one of the Forsworn leaders, hiding out in their blood-soaked camps. Deal with them. We will see. I want no mercy for those Forsworn. Understand?
Whole Dwarven city underneath the keep. The Schuenzell. Best steer clear if you don't want a steam centurion carving you up.
What can I do for you?
Okay. So this will be a good way to end the video. We can go ahead and take care of that camp and come on back. All right. Well, looks like we're close. At least we're close enough.
If you know any true sons and daughters of Skyrim, tell them to head to Windhelm. Ulfric Stormcloak wants to see them.
It's been a long, lonely road. I'm slowly making my name, carving out my legacy.
Now you're mine.
Die. Forsworn. Death comes for you.
What was that?
Death comes for you.
What? I knew it.
Someone there? You won't live to see tomorrow.
Die. Shrine of Debella. Oh my. Okay. It's odd that you'd have a Shrine of Debella in a Forsworn camp. Didn't think that they were worshippers of Debella. Be that Debella is more of like a sexual goddess. All right. So now that we've done that,
the Silverblood family will be heard.
Forsworn here in the city.
Heard about you and your honeyed words.
We fight them where they live. We won't have to fight them here.
They live here too, my Jarl. That's what I'm telling you.
Treat my people fairly, and I will do the same to you. I'm impressed. Forsworn usually makes short work of mercenaries, but you took care of them. Here is your reward. I do. A personal matter. My father died trying to negotiate with the Forsworn, back when that was possible. They took his shield to those Hargraven beasts they consort with. I need you to bring it home where it belongs. I warn you, it's dangerous work. No man of mine has ever faced a Hargraven and lived. I'll understand if you decline. Divines watch over you. Retrieve that shield at all costs.
The Tholmor know how to deal with Talon's worshippers.
okay, since we're making good time here, let's go ahead and Since we're making good time, we'll go ahead and knock that one out. All right. Where is it? Death approaches.
I'm warning you. Back off.
No. Die.
That's close enough. Never should have come here.
All right. That was easy enough. All right, let's do some quick saving.
Heard they're reforming the Dawn Guard. Vampire hunters.
God damn it.
The old fort near Riften. Might consider joining up myself.
The Tholmor know how to deal with Talos worshippers.
Good to have you by my side, friend. I need reliable people around. You've honored my father's memory in more ways than I have words to say. I hereby grant you permission to purchase property in my city. Talk to my steward if you're interested. And take this, a gift from the Jarl's personal stores. There is room in my court for a new Thane. It's an honorary title mainly, but there are a few perks someone like you could make use of. However, I could only grant the title to someone who is known throughout my hold, and who owns at least one piece of property in my city. You help my people and purchase a house for my steward, and I'll make you my Thane. As you were then. If you'll excuse me, I have a city to run.
What is it? Dragons?
I'm Igmund's uncle, as well as his steward. Splendid. There's a house available right now. Very well. Just let me know when you're ready to purchase the house. I have... My Jarl, we need to discuss the force.
Ugh. Been tending to your hounds?
Smell like how many men you think flushed them out.
Okay. So now it's on the path to becoming a Thane of Markarth. And I think there's a house in this city, yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and knock that out. Go ahead and become Thane of this place. And then we'll go on with a new adventure. Amon-Rellik the Godslayer. Amon-Rellik Gaming. We out.